Good morning, lovely people. How are we today? It is Junk Journal January 10th of Jan. Let's see. And we're up to layered. So there we go. Oh, I've reached the end of the first column. Layered. As I said yesterday, that's every page I've done so far. Now, let's get our little label out. There we are. Right, now I have to tell you that I said I wouldn't use all of these to journal on. Well, I did. I had to number them 1 through to 4 so that if and when I ever go back to read them, I know which order they go in. Oh dear. And how are you all today? I hope you're all well. And here in beautiful Adelaide, it's 19 degrees this morning when we're going up for a top of 30. It got to 28 yesterday. Just perfect because there was no humidity. It was really lovely. Okie dokie. So layered. I've pulled out some book pages. Oops, we're on the wrong page there, Mandy. Here we go. Let's see. I'm thinking of just building up my layers. Still quite flat because, you know, we are getting a bit chunky in the... And we're only on day 10. Something like that. And I've got this is my big box of scraps. So and I also pulled out of some, oh, that's that little bit from yesterday. Might use that. This is that bit, oh, I was playing with that yesterday too, I think. The corner of an old hanky. I'm going to sew around there and around the outside, I think. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of, let's start with this one because it's right in front of me. Some bits, and like the lace bits, I'm just going to have to hold there. But these, let's start. Because I'm sewing around, I don't need to have a lot of glue. So I'll go around this square in the middle. That will catch most of that, and then I'll go around all the way the edge, so if anything else that hasn't gotten caught should get caught. Could look at them together. So now they kind of look the same with that. I need to make them, so put that on that side. Yes. At least my corners are in the right way. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. Right, let's put all these little bits back in my off-cut basket. Okay, right, I'm going to the sewing machine to sew around the, oh actually no, I've got my tags. These I'd actually figured out. These are nice and simple. And I want to sew around these as well. So this is one of my stickers. I'm just going to have it like that. These will be, they'll go behind the pocket. Just like that, okay. Glue this all, these are in the middle so they can be glued properly. Let's ink them before I look at it and go, that doesn't look right. Right, I'm going to my sewing machine and I'll be right back. Hey people, I'm back from sewing. I was just having a look at how they looked. They look quite cute, but they need a bit something up there. So I got out my small stencil folder and I'm thinking maybe a little bit of texture paste. I was looking at this damask. a little bit of there, or there, I found it this one as well. Yeah, I think this one. So I'm going to do a little bit of texture paste on here, just up the top, so that it kind of just needs something, but you know, nothing over the top. It doesn't need another, like a flower or a bird or a butterfly or anything. I'm just going to, and it goes that way, so I'm going to put a bit of paper under there, because I don't want to go. This is old advertising from the doctors. I keep using it for this type of thing. Alright, I don't want it to go above there, so I'm just going to put that there. I'm just going to I'm only going to do this bit here. I'm not going off. So I'm using, I've got my palette knife, and I've got Liquitex modelling paste, or gel medium. So it's a bit much. I'm staying around about the stitching line. Ah, yes, that's what we needed. Look at that. Can you see? It's cute. Just a little bit of texture and another layer without this probably just needs a tiny bit. And I need to go the other way, and I'll miss the lace, of course. If I get it, I'll scrape it off. Oh, who's dinging me? Oh, my daughter. Oh dear. She was emptying the dishwasher, and I said, don't just throw the knives and forks in there, put them in there neatly. And so she's just sent me a photo of the drawer. She goes, it was like that, I didn't do it. Here we go. I'll just take that little bit off. Oh no, it's not, it's a bit of fluff. Okay. Right, now that needs to dry. Get ourselves, it won't take long to dry because it's nice and warm. Get a baby wipe. Or two. When I do workshops and I don't have access to water, like I have to go inside here if I want to go to get water, and we're using stencils for something, this is how I will clean them. I'll put a baby wipe underneath, one on top, and I'll put that one back, give it a bit of a wipe to get everything off, especially when everyone wants the same stencil. So I put that over, and then I wipe what's off the back. And nice quick way to clean your stencils when you don't have water available. Well, I do, but I have to get up and go inside and do it. Right, and then all of that I was about to say masking fluid, all of that modelling paste now can just go in the bin. That one can go back in the thing. I just got a bit over enthusiastic pulling those out. I'll just put that back in there. There we go. And see, that's ready to go back into my stencil folder. There we go. I'm going to heat dry that so that we can finish the video. Didn't take long. You saw me turn that over. That's when you turn it over and dry it, it helps any moisture that's on this side, so it helps keep it flat. That's very useful when you've added a lot of wet glue or paint or something to your page. Now I am going to, remember the other day I did this, I'm just going to use the lid of my little paper piercer thing. A few people asked me about this. You can't buy them anymore. This is about 20 years old. It was from Little Davis Designs, and it was a paper piercer. It's a paper piercer, and then this end came off and held your needles for sewing in scrapbooking, and you used to be able to buy templates and all sorts of things. Anyway, I'm just going to, you can use a bone folder for this. I'm just flattening the sewing because, of course, remember we're putting this is a pocket, so a tag's going to go in here. It's not so bad around the edges because it'll be glued down, but the center bit of sewing will need to be flat. But I find that when I do this, it glues better, so I'm going to put glue down there, and because the bits of paper aren't poking up where the needle's gone through, it glues down a lot better. And I like using this because it's round and smooth. It doesn't catch on any of the cotton or the stitches or the paper, because you could very well rip the paper as well. It's a lot smoother now. There we go. Okay, now I don't think we need a notch in the top, and I'm going to, before I came back on camera, I glued down, that one doesn't matter, but I glued down I glued that bit there and any of the loose, except for that one. Oh, look at that, I didn't give that an ink either. Silly. Funny, because I ink all the time. Well, I look at it and I go, it looks wrong, and it's because I haven't inked it. I'll just put a bit of glue there. Okay, and pretty much everything else is a little bit there that I missed. Oh, I poked a little bit of brown paper there as well. Okay, so we're going to make these our pockets. I like that bit of texture paste because it's not really, it's very subtle. It's not in your face. It just, it's just there. Okay, now our tags. My tag, I don't know if you can see it, it fits inside the sewing. So that's, I'm just going to glue down the edges, but I'm going to be generous because this paper needs more than one little tiny bit of glue. You know, some glue you can just put one little line and it's all good, but I know that this one will just tear. Okay, there's one. One, and this one, same thing. Oh, probably should check because I know they're not the same size. I know that's still good. Still good. It's okay. Oh, lucky. Look at this. These animals were hybrids, genetic, as well as bastards of a zebra and a donkey, a bison and a cow. I told you it was a really weird book. Glad we're not reading any of that. Can't see any of that writing in the book. Hey, right, there we go. Okay, let's put our tags in. Let's check our tags, make sure that they're... Oh, I forgot. I was going to tie this around in a bow. Oh, Mandy. I was going to, because it's so light, I was going to put it around in a bow. Okay. Well, we'll save that for another day. That's why I had it there on my desk, because I thought, hey, that won't take up much real estate and I can put it in a bow, but another time. Doesn't matter. So, put our tags in. Yes, they will. Because they're so long, I knew that they were going to poke out the top, so that's okay. Poke out the top there. I glued two pieces of photocopy paper together, but they're still not really stiff. May have to, although it's okay, they're going to be in there, they're not going to be too bad. All right, so the little bit of lace is going to poke out the edge. Cute. There's all my layers. Oh, higgledy piggledy winky wonky donkey. Lots of layers and lots of little pieces that were left over on my desk from previous days. That's what happens when you don't clean your desk. That's good though, because they've gotten used. Well, there is my 10th of January layered page. I hope you like that. And I shall see you on the 11th. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Toodles.